We're at Potato Barn today, which I'm super excited to get in here. My friend Jenna just did a video on Potato Barn, and I completely forgot about this store, so I was like, I have to go. By the way, so many of you have come over from Jenna's channel. I am so thankful you are here. Thank you so much for subscribing and all of the love that you guys have given me on past videos. But she was sharing some vintage pieces in here, and I thought, I'm doing our bedroom makeover, and I wondered if they had the elm tables that I want to do for the room here, and maybe they'd have a good price, because she was sharing some really great things that had really good prices. So I'm going to go in here, look for that. I'm also kind of looking for a credenza, and I just want to see what they have. Our couch and our massive dresser in our bedroom is from Potato Barn. I love this store. It's incredible. I just don't make it out here that often. So let's get in here. I thought I would take you guys. It is a local store, but if you're local, check it out. If you're not, there's a lot of inspiration. So let's get in here. Let's see what they got. It is absolutely massive in here, so we might be in here for a little while. And as I mentioned, there's a few pieces I'm actually looking for, so I will share those if I find them. But other than that, let's get going. I did see Jenna share these lamps, $2.95, a bit spendy, but honestly, they are massive. These are like the dream lamp for me. I definitely would love to see these in a future home of mine. I think I would swap out the shade though, to be honest. However, other than that, they're absolute perfection. You guys know my love for vintage clay pots. They're huge. They've got to be at least 3 feet tall. They are massive. This table is so beautiful. Definitely some investment pieces, but also at the same time, when you compare it to other stores, I feel like they're really reasonably priced. These lamps are going to haunt me. I love them so much. When I saw them in Jenna's video, I was like freaking out. Definitely had to come see them in person. But I'm going to try to walk through here slowly. There's so much to see. It is absolutely massive in here. I can't even begin to express how big and how much they have in here. Here's more lamps. Okay, I promise I won't show you these more than now. I'll be done. I love these dining chairs. They're in like a chocolate brown. They have a little bit more of that purple undertone, but $2.95 for a fabric or upholstered chair, I feel like is very, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but compared to things that I've been looking at online, such a good price. And then this stool is so beautiful. I would love this in like an entry. I don't know what you could do on top. Maybe do some like welcome drinks when people come over. You could have an art piece up there. It's so versatile if you have the space for it, I guess I should say. And then let's go over this way. I was kind of making my way back towards the front so we could really walk through the space. I love like $2.95 for that big pot. And then they have breadboards, $95, doesn't matter the size. Like that one is massive, and it's the same price as the smaller ones. I love that. I think that's so cool. And then you can kind of pick and choose. I feel like that makes it so much more fun. Okay, from afar, I noticed I have one of these. I actually had two, but I took one to B5. But this little limestone pan, marble pan, I love to use for my charcuterie boards, but also coffee table styling. I mean, you could do so many things. You could use this as your fruit bowl on your countertop. So if you see these, they're such a timeless piece. You'll literally have it forever. I also really love these wine jars, $1.95. Now these, they did kind of do different prices, but I really, really love those. Okay, look at this coffee table. Holy moly, that is absolutely breathtaking. It is $3,000, but it is huge, huge, huge. You can obviously tell that it's super vintage. Wow. I love actually walking through here too, because you see them mixing like this dark leather couch with these more like olive green suede chairs. Like seeing the mixture of materials and seeing how other people's style is really inspiring, actually. One thing I did want to look for is a sideboard for the living room. I definitely want to get something else in there soon. I'm still debating on what I want to do, but seeing this, I really like how narrow it is. $16.95, marked down from $17.95. But this is like so great to be able to store my extra like dinnerware, glassware, whatever I wanted in here. I can feel that it's solid wood. But I love the round edges. I feel like that's a little bit different, adds more shape to my space. This has my attention big time. Another great coffee table. This one's $800. Way too big for my space, but goodness, it's beautiful. This couch here is catching my attention. It almost looks like a jean material. I'm not sure exactly what kind of material that is. I love that it's a solid cushion on the bottom. That's definitely something I'm looking for when we purchase a new couch. I really like that. It's very interesting, very different. It's kind of in this like tan, really beautiful. I believe I mentioned this, but I'm going to mention it again. Our dresser in our bedroom and our couch is from here. And that couch has lasted us 8 years. I just want something a little bit more up to date, but it's been a wonderful couch where I actually kind of forgot about Potato Barn. However, I'm definitely looking to see some different furniture options for us. I definitely have a list of priorities, but this makes it feel a little bit like I want to change my list a little bit. What a cool desk. I don't know if I ever really share desks, to be honest, but this one I think is so cool. It's giving very Ralph Lauren vibes, a little bit more tailored, a little bit more buttoned up. I love the reed detailing. Like, I just think this is so unique. Obviously, someone can pull up a chair and they have leg room on both sides. What a gorgeous desk. Okay, this pot is $110. I have spent more than that on smaller pots than this. So if you're local or if you're ever visiting and you want to check this place out, this is a good spot for some of these pieces. I am noticing they have very good pricing on those. This is such a good upholstered chair too. It's the same as the other one, but this one's in that more tan color, which I actually love better than a stark white because it looks really good next to woods. It's a little bit softer and you can still add in blacks and, you know, all those other colors, but I just find it a little less stark and in your face, if that makes sense. These chairs are pretty cool too. This is, okay, there's a famous furniture designer that this shape came from. I cannot remember the name right now. $195, which is pretty average for a chair. I mean, chairs can be so expensive, but these are just a little bit different and unique, and I love the modern shape on the side here. Let me get a better angle. There we go. Look at that. I think these would be such a pretty, maybe even outdoor chair. I don't know. I like them. I think those are cool. I really love the back. Just very different. You could put cushions on here and dress it up a little bit. Very cool. Oh, here they are in black. These are so cool. I would probably want to do a vintage wood table with them, but I think I like the black more. Yeah, $195, same price. Those are cool. I know it's been done a lot, but I love a linen slipcover couch. It's just my favorite. This one is $4,000 and it's just gorgeous. I love the arm. I love, again, the solid cushion. I just think that makes it look very elevated. And this is in the perfect linen color, like unbleached, undyed, perfect. I just love it. And it is a little bit more of a relaxed look, so you gotta like that look. But this one's so good. right, walking into one of the next rooms. Oh, wow. Actually, this jug is so different and so cool. It's like that high shine. Beautiful. And they have a lot of olive jugs here, which is good to know. More beautiful chairs. They have a good variety of style in here. Like they have things that are a little bit more tailored, and then they have a lot of that rustic feel. Honestly, I am I am just shook right now. It's been over a year since I've been here, so I definitely forgot what a hidden gem this is. But anyway, I'm super excited to be filming this video. Here's another example about just like the different styles mixed in here, but they do it so well and they make it actually kind of blend very, very well. As you guys can see, of these jugs, $35 for this. Not jugs, scoops. I don't know what the right word is, but this is $35. Such a unique piece. I have a much smaller version that I use for a salt cellar in our kitchen, but this could be really cool on a bar with some limes. Also, you could use it for a salt cellar. It's quite big, but if you had a big family, what else could you use this for? Gosh, so many things. You could use it just on your bedside table as your jewelry catch-all, in your kitchen as to hold your garlic, or different things like that. These are so versatile. Even on your coffee table, you could just put a candle in here or whatever. So versatile. I love pieces like this because you can get so many different uses out of them. And $35, I feel like that's an incredible price, especially for how big it is. They have quite a few of these paper mache vessels, which I think is so cool. Let's see how much these are. $2.95, and this thing's huge. I mean, it goes up to right below my chest. It's massive. You obviously would have to use dried botanicals or leave it on its own, but what a cool, unique piece, and such a great price for how big it is. If we did a sectional, this is such a great one. I am very much into darker furniture. I think it is just kind of different. I feel like a lot of people do, the white, which I love as well. But this one is in like this cocoa color. And it's linen, $4,000 for this huge sectional. I feel like that's such a good price, I gotta say. This is massive. I mean, this is probably the same size as the sectional that we have. The one thing I don't love about our couch is the chase. I just feel like it just kind of dates the couch, and I think that's kind of why I don't love it as much. But this, I was not wanting another sectional, but they are just so comfortable. Like, I really, and I love that Zach and I can be on the same couch. Anyway, long story short, I love this one. I love the swoop arm. I love the big cushions. The back cushions are really nice and big. Also, this coffee table is gorgeous. This bowl on top, I love these for a $125 for kitchen styling, for on a countertop to put your fruits and vegetables in. Gosh, this coffee table, it's not the right size for us, but that is beautiful. I feel like with my ivory jute rug, this couch would be, because, okay, look at it right here. Oh, this couch, I think I fell in love. This is the sofa version, which I think would also look really good. But you know what I love about us having a sectional is it really does cut off our living room from the rest of the room, which that's really hard to do in a rental. It makes it feel like its own room, which I really do like that about having a sectional. I've been standing here for like a few minutes thinking like, oh my gosh, did I just find a couch that I love? And then I go back and forth because I really want this space to be temporary. So I'm like, maybe not my wisest thing to do is to spend this much on a couch that might not work for our next space. I don't know if this piece back here is vintage, but it has that like wavy glass. $2,000. It's very big. I really love this. The raw wood is absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me see if I can open it from this side. So it's a slide. It's a little tough, but I feel like it's got to be vintage with that wavy glass. This is so beautiful. I would fill this with either dinnerware, like white dishes, but I also think this would be so beautiful just full of linens, like beautiful linens. What else could you use? Or maybe it'd be better to display your, china and your glassware. So, so beautiful. I've been anxious to get over to this section because this is where they have a lot of their vintage stuff. Let's get closer. Look at this guy for $125. Wow, I feel like that's such a good price just knowing what I've spent on some of my others. Oh my gosh, I love the handles. Oh, these baskets. I have been wanting one of these, but again, just not really having the spot for it. Let's see how much they are here. $75. I have a tray just like this. Love. I'm just so overwhelmed because they have so much and it's all so, so good. Especially for rustic decor lovers like myself. This place is incredible. $25. Wait, I think I saw these in Jenna's video. And $95 for this. This is actually such a great bowl. And these are heavy. They are that raw material. They mix really well with even like shiny things like my silver. You guys know I love to do that. Then these bowls, I mean, there's so much. Honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to show you guys everything. I probably won't be able to because there's so much, but I am in a very happy place right now. These are so unique. $25 for these little marble pots. These would be beautiful on like a coffee table or bookshelf styling. I wonder if you could fill them up with water. I don't know if these would be super porous, but a little bud vase, maybe you could put a little piece of glass in there to hold the water, but those are darling. This sideboard is ginormous, would never even fit in my space, but I absolutely love it. I think it is the perfect rustic color. It's so beautiful. I actually have one of these bowls in my Amazon storefront that has been in my cart forever. I really love these for in your, again, kitchen, bookshelf styling. They're just so versatile. I haven't even scratched the surface, but this room, the associate was telling me this is all their discounted stuff. So we're definitely gonna take a peek in here. Gosh, this place, she said, is over 100,000 square feet, if I remember correctly. I wanna say it's so big in here. It is like, I feel like I'm gonna have to do some B-roll here in a minute because I am so overwhelmed myself, but oh my gosh, it's incredible. It's like a decor lover's dream. Just when you think you've seen it all, you find like velvet pillow covers that are linen on one side and velvet on the other, and just there's just literally so much. I cannot. Oh, here's that sideboard in a darker tone, $16.95. For some reason, I just really love this piece. I think it'd be really cool in our space. Oh, and paper mache jugs. How much? $175, and it's big. It's very big. This one's very simple, not much going on with it. $12.95 buffet. I like that it has drawers. And as I mentioned, our dressers from here, so I know the quality, which is kind of makes me feel a little bit better about spending that kind of money. This one's actually a really great size. I like that it's a bit taller too. These lamps are cool. They look like carved wood. Very different. I love the shade on these. Oh, I wonder if they sell shades. I should see. $2.95. Those are cool. This coffee table is actually pretty interesting with the fluted bottom portion and then the solid wood top. $7.95. It's pretty big. That is one thing I will say. A lot of their furniture and a lot of their things is very large here, but they have, like I said, a variety of things to choose from. This easel's really cool, but why do I love this just like basic piece of wood for artwork? I'm kind of into that. Oh, look at this dough bowl. I want to see. I'm gonna have to grab this because it's so big. Oh my gosh, it's stone 175. Are you kidding me? That is so neat. Now, one thing I came here to see if they had was the elm tables for bedside tables for our bedroom. I haven't seen any yet. And to be honest, I haven't really seen anything for a bedside table that I've loved yet. But this place is very big and I still have a lot of the store left. But again, I am seeing everything else. This is a cool chair. That would make a statement in a home. I'm loving kind of just different pieces, unique pieces to add to a space. It just really adds so much to your home. I have no idea what you would use this piece for, but this is so cool. Oh my gosh, what is this? It's an old ticket booth. Are you kidding me? This is absolutely darling. You know what would be cute is if you had like a little farm. You know how people do like they sell their farm, their goods from their farm, like at the end of their driveway. This would be really cool to dress this up and like maybe put the money in. I don't know. I think it's just so cool. The chippy white paint. What could you use this for? Let me know if you have any ideas. All right, I am going to walk this last little section and then we're going to go into B-roll. I have been so overwhelmed, but so happy walking through this space. It's felt very inspiring. They have so many unique pieces. Like I said, new mixed with old, a lot of rustic, and a lot of inspiration. Look at these old like metal tiles too. These would make such a cool art piece. This is actually kind of cool too. I love that it's like a half moon shape. I wish it were wider though. It's a little like small. Maybe it's bigger than I think because this space is so big, but that's cool. Okay, I know I said I wouldn't share anymore, but look at how squatty this one is. I love it. $2.95. They're all $2.95.
We got nowhere to be, just a slow dance with the summer heat. The world outside can't wait a few, 'cause right now we got nothing else to do. The sun is peeking through the cotton white blinds, your hands still tangled up in mine. Feet on the wall, your head on me, floating easy. We got nowhere to be, got nowhere to be. Your hair's a mess, but you don't mind. You just laugh, let it fall where it likes. Coffee's cold, but we take a sip, talk about nothing, let the morning slip. Oh, it feels like that, like summer air through window cracks. Oh, it feels like that, like the summer sun on quiet tracks. Oh, it feels like that, like the summer rain that falls so slowly on the naked skin upon your back. Oh, it feels like that, like a love song on a worn out track. Yeah, it feels like that, feels like that. Yeah, it feels like that. Na 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 na. Feels
just finished up. I think that was not only super fun, but it was also very overwhelming. Definitely give yourself enough time when you come out here, if you come out here. The store is absolutely massive. And if you notice, I'm in a completely different outfit from the first video. And that's because I drove out here and didn't know that they switched to their summer hours. So here in Arizona, a lot of local businesses will switch to summer hours where they're only open a couple days of the week, which is them. So they're open, I think she said Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but the door says Friday, Saturday. So only come Friday, Saturday, because those I know for sure. Oh my gosh, was it incredible in there. I completely forgot. It's interesting because I have a few pieces from there and I love that store, but from what I remember, it was always really big things. So I never really came out here until I saw Jenna's video and I thought, oh, I'm gonna go and see if they have the little side tables that I want for the room. That was the one thing they didn't have. They had everything else but that, and that is kind of like top on my list. But wow, it was so fun in there. And you guys saw it's been like a year since I've been to this location, and the last time I was here, I don't remember it being that full. But I take you guys through the stores, give you my first impression. So sometimes I am really excited and maybe using the same words. And if you were shopping with me, that's exactly how I would be. So I hope that I gave you guys some ideas. If you find these pieces where you are or you come, it was incredible. I hope that you loved today's video. I hope that you enjoyed shopping at Potato Barn. I always want to say Pottery Barn. Potato Barn. It's amazing in there. She did tell me too that on the weekends through June and July, they do 10% off of everything. And then on Fridays, if you pay in cash, they do 20% off. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know which item was your favorite. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in a couple days with another. Bye.
I would say we were good together.